Alright, hello there, welcome back to another wee bit different video. Today's video getting into a Mortal Kombat 1 related tier list. And this tier list is going to be based off of the most annoying characters to play against. We've done cameos in the past. This time we are just going to do flat out characters. I will not go too in depth about every single character and why they're annoying. Sometimes a character has a gimmick or sometimes they're just not annoying at all. But looking at it right here, at the very top we have no. As in, you don't want to play against that character. Next up, we have very annoying, then kinda annoying, then not bad. Like it's not bad. It's not annoying at all to play them. And then respect to you. Like, dude, if you play these characters, like respect, flat out. There's nothing else to say about that. But anyway, let's get straight into it. First up, we have Liu Kang, and Liu Kang is kinda annoying. Borderline very annoying just because he can spam projectiles and a lot of people tend to do that a lot. Also, when playing him with Kung Lao, it is hell because he grabs you when he starts a combo just by a freaking grab. It's pretty annoying. I would argue very annoying with the right cameo. Yeah, we'll say very annoying. Just too many projectiles. It's a pain in the ass to deal with. By no means does this mean overpowered. He is not overpowered. That's not what I'm saying. It's strictly just annoying. Next up, we have Sub-Zero. And to any Sub-Zero players, I say respect to you. To me, he's the worst character in the game. I also main him because I'm a character loyalist and I love Sub-Zero in all Mortal Kombats, but it is... You have to try very, very, very hard. The only thing he has going for himself is defense. Kind of do a simple forward 1, 2, and then get to a clone, so you can kind of block that guy off for 1 second with your clone, but people like Reptile can counter that, or any armored dash move like Johnny's kick. So all in all, I would say Sub-Zero is pretty respectable. Scorpion, I would say, is not annoying at all. Respect to you if you play Scorpion. A lot of the worst characters are not annoying at all because they don't do anything too crazy. Now, I will say, he might counter your main, so that might annoy you. Not specifically Scorpion, but just characters in general. So that's kind of more specific scenarios, but just in general, Scorpion's not annoying at all. Respect to the Scorpion players. It's really hard to play as him. We got Katana next, and I would say Katana's kind of annoying. She can spam projectiles as well. And she might spam projectiles a little more than Liu Kang, but I feel like hers, with them going up, they can sometimes miss, where Liu Kang's, he has a low fire, a mid-fire, enhanced fireball that stops your projectiles, and then he's got a full screen similar to like a Johnny Cage kick, right, where the projectile goes full screen and he goes and kicks you. It's a lot to manage with Liu Kang, not as much with Katana. Johnny Cage is the frame god in this game. I mean, easy mix-ups, right, where it's a complete 50-50 and he can just do so much. Honestly, even without his star meter, he'd still be S tier in terms of just competitive standpoint. Adding that star meter only makes him even better and extremely annoying to deal with. Johnny Cage is the freaking worst, man. It just feels like you don't have a turn, especially when he plays with guys like, well, formerly Kung Lao, but Striker especially. It feels like you just can't really attack. You just have to wait forever and a day for it to be your turn. 100% though, Johnny Cage would be very annoying. Kenshi, the thing about Kenshi is that I respect the hell out of Kenshi players because it is so hard to learn that kind of shit. But my god, is it fucking annoying, dude. It is so annoying to deal with the Kenshi player because as respectable as it is for them to play it, Kenshi's like a gray area because you have a lot of respect for him and get a grind for those combos. But similar to Johnny Cage, it feels like it's never your turn, and him and his I don't even know, Seto, what is it called again? Sento? I think it's called Sento. Anyway, I think him and Sento just together smother the hell out of you, and it is a lot to deal with. Next up, we have Kung Lao. Honestly, Kung Lao I haven't played against too much, so I'm gonna leave it not bad. I think I might have played him once or twice in Combat League to give you guys an idea of where I'm at in Combat League. I am in I'm in 8, right? The season just reset, but I was in 8, which is the rank before Demigod. So I wasn't there yet, but I was pretty decent. Melina, to me, I would say is only not bad. Personally, I don't think she does anything in particular that is really frustrating. She is really strong with her damage output, but I've only played her like 3 or 4 times, so there's nothing yet for me that I'm just really annoyed about. Raiden, 100% very annoying. Borderline no. Honestly, I'm gonna leave him in no. Reason being is because you can't really catch this guy in a minus frames, right? Like he finishes a lot of what he does in that electric area thing. I don't even know what it's called, but like he just puts his hands together and then he's got lightning surrounding him, and you just have to hold block as you stay away from him, and it puts you at a distance. It's really frustrating to play against Raiden. Honestly, Raiden I would have like number 2 or 3. I'm gonna leave him at 3, but oh god, it is the worst to play against Raiden. Rain, I've only played like 3 or 4 times, right? I think when you get to characters like are not bad, I think they're just really more rare than other characters, right? Now, I'm not saying Melina is rare. Rain and Kung Lao to me are really rare in Combat League. I don't see Melina too often, though, to be honest with you, but Rain doesn't feel too bad. He doesn't spam with projectiles as much as you would think compared to what people thought he would be in the beginning. He does use that low water thing that he tries to connect with his overhead, so he tries to catch you slipping with that overhead low. Smoke definitely is very annoying to play against. I think he's very fun to watch, but being on the receiving end of those cancels into overheads or lows or even grabs, it is very, very frustrating to deal with the Smoke player. They are just non-stop in your goddamn face. It's a lot to deal with. Limei, for me, has got to be very annoying. Reason being, no. You know what? Kind of annoying, because I just don't think she compares to those two. But Limei to me is annoying because her lantern just completely shuts down the air. You cannot get in the air. Baraka is fucking, I hate playing Baraka, dude. I know he got nerfed and all, but Baraka is one of those players or characters for me that I can't with him, man. His range feels so goddamn long. His damage feels really good still. It's just time after time after time, I find myself losing to this guy way more than I need to. I don't know, maybe he's like my kryptonite or something, but fucking Baraka, dude, I don't know what it is about him. Just constantly in my face. And I know Smoke should be more annoying, but for me personally, goddamn, dude, I can't handle Baraka's range. Tanya, now I know people have a strong opinion about her. Me personally, I haven't played her a lot. I think I've played her like twice at the most, and I've played well over 100 matches in Combat League. I want to say I've played like over 150. I mean, you can get to tier 8 just for playing a little bit of games. So I've played a lot of matches, and I only seen her like twice, like I said, at the most. I know she's got a lot of range on her, and that's very frustrating. And I found myself wondering what the hell was going on. So I'll leave her in very annoying because she really does have a lot of range, and it can be very confusing. But I just don't see her too much to where I can like be 100% about it. I feel like where I'm placing her now is more so the public opinion as opposed to mine. So maybe I'll just go here. But I don't know. It's tough to rank her because I know she is pretty hated in terms of how annoying she can be. But at the same time, I've only played her like twice. I'll leave her at kind of annoying. Garrus, in my opinion, is the second most annoying character in this game. Reason being is just being able to have a 1-bar breaker literally undo the damage that you've done against him is the most infuriating shit in the world. I can't, dude. Anytime that happens to me, I just get, oh god. And this little Sandstorm constantly just calls it up constantly. I'm just like, oh my god, bro. This dude can do like 50% on you. I fucking hate Garrus, dude. I hate playing against him. Oh god, it is frustrating as hell. Reptile, okay. Reptile in particular counters the living hell out of Sub-Zero, so he's like up here because his fucking ball, acid ball, whatever that's called, goes to the ice clone and has a second layer to it, so it continues to hit you like it normally would. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I implore you to Ice Clone with Sub-Zero and let Reptile do his projectile. Another one comes out. It's just so annoying. Kind of like Raico's, right? Where you throw Raico's, it goes through that Ice Clone and the rest hit you. But the difference is Reptiles pops you up. Specifically against Sub-Zero, definitely a no. But in reality, Reptile's not bad at all. Respectable character to play against. I think he's got a couple of things that can throw you off. Honestly, I'm gonna say respect. I really think that, you know, the things that he does that throw you off are more mind games. Havoc, I've played him like 4 or 5 times and I fucking hate it. I would say it's like right there. Reason being is he has a move that he can enhance that you stay connected to him and he can just force you to like twist your head and then he starts another string off that. Also, his projectile game is mad annoying. I don't like playing against Havoc. It's the worst. Astra's definitely S tier. Her range is fucking insane. She makes me think Baraka is just a worse version of her. Now, I know that's not true in terms of like they play very differently, but they both have a lot of range. And Astra's range is a freaking headache, dude. Like, she just does so much, and then she can get up in the air and do that little overhead with her sword. Like, oh, just stop with the Astra. Sindel, I've played like 2 to 3 times. Kind of annoying with her screams and stuff. She can do a little bit of things that are just like, goddamn. But to be honest with you, I haven't played enough against her to where I find myself really infuriated or really annoyed. I would say more so kind of annoyed, if anything. But again, I've only played against her like 3-4 times. Some of you might have played her 1,000 times and might be really annoyed with her. I know there's a small portion of the community that hates playing against her. Shao Kahn's not annoying at all, but the reason why he's not respect to you is because his health pool is super, super high. He's running at 1150, and that's really high. I find myself, whenever I play against him, noticing like, god damn, dude, I feel like I'm having to do extra work just to put him at my level in terms of the health meter. I don't find him annoying at all, but strictly that. It's like, I'm aware of it, and it's a little annoying that he has significantly more health, 15% more health than a lot of characters, or 10% depending on what camo you have. Nitara, I've literally only played twice. Literally. I remember both of those times because they were very memorable. I find myself wondering what the hell's happening. She just flies all over the screen, and it is really confusing. It's really, really, really hard to deal with. Really annoying to deal with, to be honest with you. I would say she's definitely very annoying. It is non-stop flying. Shang Tsung, I've played him like twice. He doesn't feel bad to play at all, to be honest with you. You see, the thing is, even though I've played over like 150 matches, half of them have been like against Johnny Cage. So like some of these characters down here, I just don't get a lot of run against. I've seen so much Johnny Cage, so much Garrus. I've seen very little Kenshi, but the Kenshis I have seen that are really good are crazy. I've seen a shit ton of Raiden. I've seen a shit ton of Astra. I used to see a shit ton of Baraka, not anymore. I see a decent amount of Smoke. I never see Havoc anymore. Sometimes see Liu Kang. I just played against him today. But yeah, Shang Tsung, I just don't have a lot of run against him. A few times I have played him. Not bad at all, honestly. Next up, we got Reiko, though, or Reiko. I fucking hate Reiko so much. They spam so hard their projectiles, and like I said, I main Sub-Zero, so if Ice Clone, it just goes through. The shurikens go through, and it's crazy, man. This dude's a straight grappler. Command grabs your ass. Like, it is. Ooh. It is mad frustrating. I hate playing against Reiko so much. Then we got Omni-Man, whom honestly is very annoying. My reason being is because people spam the living hell out of his flight. Like, they'll just jump up, do the overhead flight, and it's even on frames. Like, you can't punish that. You can try and, like, you know, because he's not a frame data king, Omni-Man isn't. You can try and just go with the low poke and then start from there, but he is just non-stop fuck neutral. Like, neutral doesn't exist to him. He's either super far away from you or in your business trying to get you with the low or an overhead or something. Like, that's Omni-Man. Neutral just does not exist. So that is my tier list. Let me know what you guys think. And honestly, I respect a lot of these players. Like, if you play Kenshi, I respect the hell out of you. You know what I mean? If you play Raiden, like, I'm not saying these are bad characters for the game by any means. Just characters I find myself like playing against and I'm like, God damn it, like this is so frustrating. Characters I find myself getting really frustrated against. I don't really get frustrated with the characters below. And a lot of these characters, yeah, I do get frustrated. Not because I'm trying to be like super toxic and say this character shouldn't be in the game. No, that's not what I'm saying at all. Just characters more so I have a hard time dealing with, and they have gimmicks that are like fucking crazy obnoxious. But all in all, let me know what you guys think. I think Sub-Zero is the least annoying character in the game, along with Scorpion and Reptile. Sad ninja noises for me because I was really hoping for a ninja meta, but no, we're not getting that apparently. But as always, I appreciate you guys for watching. This is All Even Different. All We've Been Different. And we out.